Before starting this episode, I need to remember what you learned in the last one. I almost fell asleep when Papa tried to explain about the Lambe Lambe Theatre, but I think finally I got it. We built a box for tell the story, but what story? Oh, yes! Grace, turn on the sound, please. I remember! Everybody in the same page? So, let's go!
Now I know! And now, what a mess! Where are you? I'm in the black hole! And how all these things get in there? Don't you know this story? I don't know, Lottie. The story is inside your head, remember? Oh, yes. And I'm just gonna know when you tell me. Okay. This is where all things that humans lose on Earth we stop it. Oh. And who brings all these things and put in there? The elves, these guys. They find everything that humans lose and throw here. Then the fairies shine these objects and make the elves take them back to each person who lost it. But full of magic. And what's happened next? Next, the fairies are very wise and they say that when the humans lose something it is because they have lost their magic. Then they cook the lost stuffs in a big pot with fairy dusty. And then the elves bring back to us? Exactly. Ah, so do you think the elves has my another earring? Yes! I have one idea! So, what's the name of our story? The black hole inside my head. And what about the characters? Do they have name? Yes, of course. Do they have a name? Is elves and fairies. And how does it start? Starts in the dark, darling. Yes, dark, black hole, but then what? Okay. Once upon a time, a black hole where all the stuff is lost on Earth goes. Every day, the elves would collect them and bring inside. Oh, because when someone loses something on Earth, it's because that thing is lost, this magic. But they didn't know what to do for sparkly the things. Until one day, they found a pot and halfway and heard a little voice. Are you looking to shiny things? Oh, put everything inside this pot and I'm making magic again. Okay. And the elf looked and realized the things were brighter than before, and this stuff is the fairy pot. They came close, the fairy's dust is here, and he shake many times. Shake, 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 whoa! And then the elf realized and make things get brighter again. Yay! Okay, in resume. Every time we lost something, we don't need to be sad, because this stuff we lost go to the universe, and when this stuff come back to us, come back full of the fairies' magic. like that.
Yes, me too.
So, what do you need to do now?
I don't know. I think maybe we can draw for don't forget.
I know! We can use a storyboard.
What is it?
It's like a diary. I'm gonna show you.
Like a script, your storyboard visually guides you through the production process. To make a storyboard, you don't need to be an artist. You can use simple stick people for your characters. We can draw in this square the first part of your story. Something like, where does the story begin? Who are the characters? What do they do? So we draw the first thing that happens in your story, then the second, the third, and so on until your story is told. All stories have a beginning, middle and end. Think about your story step by step and how to tell it in images. Finally, have fun on your creative journey.
Wow! How much we learned today!
What?
Who?
Where?
What if?
What's happened next?
Then just put names in everything you imagine. The story, the characters.
And don't forget to write everything down in the storyboard to remember afterwards.
Before the next video, bring materials to tell your story.
To build the tale together. Thanks for coming. See you next time.
Bye!